Good morning. I hope everyone is doing well. Trying to fix this phone. So, we've been talking a lot about various things. This one subject, mothers, I wanted to, I just wanted to talk about that. Um, I wanted to talk directly to the mothers first. I want to say that the mothers that are out here doing their thing, raising these kids, especially single mothers. Um, you all are warriors. You I know. I mean, it's a lot that we have to deal with. A lot that we have to deal with. And I think that sometimes people take us for granted. I think that people don't realize all the things that we have to do in a day. Um, and I want to commend you. I want to stop, take a moment to acknowledge you, to say thank you, to say job well done, keep up the good work. Mothers, our job as a mother is full time. Full time. We don't get breaks, we don't get vacation. We don't get vacations. I mean, even if we take a vacation, we still in the role of motherhood, and at the drop of a dime anything can happen, and we gotta, zip right back to it. Mommy, we need to take time for ourselves. We need to not put so much emphasis on everyone else all the time and take time for ourselves. We need to set aside personal time so that we can get inside of ourselves and have our own space, our own moments. I mean, even if it's just for 30 minutes a day, which in my opinion is not enough time, but it's a start. It's a start. Our mental health is important. And if we don't take time for ourselves, we're damaging ourselves. We're damaging ourselves, and we cannot do it. Husbands, baby daddies, you need to understand that she needs a break. She needs a break. She needs some me time, quality time. Give her a spa day. You know, you find a sitter. Set date nights to take her out, to get her away from the children, to give her a mental break, a vacation from all the things that she has to do, even if it's just for 2, 3 hours. It's better than not having it. So, guys, that's my other phone. Guys, we need you to do this. We need you to be on board with this. We need you to understand that her role is ongoing. You know, when you sitting there watching your game, what's she doing? Still being mommy, cooking your food. You know what I'm saying? Hosting your parties and stuff. When y'all have a little parties at the house and stuff, inviting Super Bowl this, and that season about to come in. So that now she got a whole nother job she got to deal with. Taking care of you. Men ain't easy. I tell you, they're another child. They just babies. They are. I love them, but they're babies. Yes, you are. I said it. You're just big kids. So we got a whole nother responsibility. But that just shows our strength. Because even knowing and seeing that, We still love you regardless. We still moving forward with you, you know, supporting you, standing by you, going through the ups and downs with you, you know. We need some time. We need some time. We really do. We working full-time jobs, then come home and work a full-time job. Barely getting sleep. I mean, shoot, I get 5 hours tops sleep, right? And I don't even have a husband. If I had a husband, I would be in trouble. Because then I got to cater to his needs. So I mean, just with me just having the kids and the grandkids, I'm extending myself, you know. So don't add a husband into the mix. That's even more. You know, y'all know what y'all want us to be doing, and you know we gotta put it on all nice for you, and you know satisfy you and get you all straight before we can even go to bed. Then we gotta wake up early in the morning, start getting kids ready, fixing breakfast, fixing lunches. Unless we do it the night before, which it was really a good idea, ladies. Start doing that stuff the night before. Get everything all laid out. If you can, do it on a Sunday or whatever. Get it laid out for the whole week. It takes some of the pressure off of you. You got to find a method. You got to have a routine. You know, you got to have a plan, a strategy to get through this so it won't be such a hardship. But you got to take time. You got to take time. I take time for myself. I come in my room. I close my door. They already know. Don't bother honey. Honey in her room. You know, was she recording or she doing her little music or she in there praying or she meditating? It's one of the four. You know, or I'm asleep. And if I'm asleep, they know not to bother me because I don't get very much sleep. And then with so much stuff going through my mind, shoot, once I lay down, I don't always just fall off to sleep. You know, it's a whole process. I gotta pray myself to sleep. I'm laying down. I don't offer my prayer. Now I gotta pray and ask God to, you know, take all this stuff off my mind so that so I can just like my body can relax and go to sleep. It's a lot. You know, then we be letting ourselves go. You can't do that, ladies. You can't do that because we got so much stuff on our plate. We forget about us. We forget about us, and we cannot do that. You know, even when I'm in the house, I try to look nice. I got a separate wardrobe for house. It's real. I got my stuff that I wear out, and I got my stuff that I wear in. And then I got my stuff that I just wear, like my regular, what I call pajamas. That, you know, shorts and a tee, and it ain't cute. It's just there. You know, it's, when I feel like that's what I want to put on, I don't want to get all, you know, bedazzled and cute, and you know, I throw it on. But see, I don't have a man. But when you have a man, this we going into a whole nother subject, and I'm just gonna touch it on a little bit, ladies. When you have a man, you gotta always keep yourself looking good. Always, you know why? Because his eyes is roaming. So you got to make sure that you always the center of his attraction. You got to make sure that you always have his eye at all times. All times. You know? And I know how comfortable it is to be walking around with them rollers in and that little robe you done had for 25 years. I get it. And them little slippers and stuff. But he look at you some days and he just be like, you know? So, we got to do better. We got to do better. You can get some cute stuff you can get, and you don't have to spend a whole lot of money for it. Just to walk around the house, just to still look nice, you know. And I know you're stressed, but keep that head down, baby. Keep that head down. I cut all mine off. I don't care. Like whatever, brush and go. But you see, I always have a hair wrap. But when I'm in the house, like yeah, it just is what it is. But we have to take care of ourselves. We are suffering a lot of mental issues, going through a lot of depression. You know, we had these kids and we got that postpartum. It is real. It is real. It is so real. I can't stress how real it is. So you have to take time for yourself. You don't want to overextend yourself and burn yourself out, because then you shut down, and when you shut down, you're no good to anyone. No good to anyone. We have to keep moving. We have to keep moving. I always make mention that we're women and we're raising nations, and it is real. It is real. It is real. So we have to keep moving. Um, and it's not always easy. But we have to start taking time for ourselves. We have to, get an exercise routine in, regimen in every so often. A few times a week. Just go walking, if nothing else, and that's soothing. I love to go walking. I don't. I used to run. I don't run so much because it bothers my After a while, it just bothers my knees. So I don't do it. And then I don't know why, but when I run, I'm always twisting my ankle. It's something about the way my feet turn, and it's the most painfulest thing ever. So I opt out of running. I had my fair share of running. But, I get my sit ups in, I go walking, and, I have them little 3 pound weight things that I hold when I'm doing my stuff. Just little stuff so I can just kind of build up my arms a little bit. I want them to be bigger, but we'll get there. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Little gun. But what they call it, 22. Um, um, we gotta do better. We gotta take care of ourselves, lady. It's very important. I can't stress that enough. I can't, because when we're dealing with these kids and we're not taking care of ourselves, we tend to take out some of our angers and frustrations on the children. We tend to do that unknowingly. Unknowingly, it is not. We don't go into the situation with the intent to do it, but it sometimes happens because we're so frustrated. We're so frustrated with everything else that's going on. So we have to take time for ourselves. We have to stop. We have to breathe. We have to inhale and exhale more than probably any creature on this earth. It's that serious because we have a lot on our plate. You know, school about to come in, homework, you know, programs, activities, all of that. Daddy, help her out, please. She should not be the only one doing this stuff. Help her out. Give her a relief. Hey, you take the kids to school. You pick the kids up from school. Assist. It's very important. I know y'all look at us and y'all think we superwoman. Kind of we are. I'm just saying we kind of are. But even superwoman needs a break. So come on, Superman, and get with me on this, okay? Help us out. Help us out. My children are grown, but I got grandkids now. So I gotta, kind of pick up the ball with them. Um, Not as much, but I assist. I assist when I can. But when I'm working 12 hours a day, it's kind of hard to assist. It really is. And then I'm working on my off days. So sis getting it in. When I'm off, like between my mother running me up and down the street and just trying to run my little basic errands, wash my clothes, um, go to the grocery store, fit in my doctor's appointments, so on and so forth. I don't have much time. I really don't. I really don't. And sometimes those 12 hours days run into 13. So, and that goes fast. It does. Like your day, that's all of your day. That's all of your day. If I'm working 13 hours and I'm sleeping 5, that's 18 hours. You know what I'm saying? I come home, I commute, that's another what? Maybe an hour and a half. No, I think it's probably like an hour. So that's 19 hours. 5 hours. 5 hours. So That's not much time. That's not much time for me, you know. Um, they get on me because I don't cook as much as I used to. But all y'all, you can cook. Go ahead and cook. They don't want to cook. I cooked last night. Only half of them ate. Then it's always friends over here, you know. Um, Still food in there, and I fixed enough for everyone, and it shouldn't be any leftovers. Food still in there. That's why mommy don't cook, cause y'all don't eat it. But it's not enough time in the day. It's not enough time in the day, and we have to do better with our physical, emotional, mental health. You know, finance is not everything. When you're dead and gone, you can't do nothing with that money. So we got to be thinking about that. The only reason why I work the way I do is because I am not married. I do not have a partner, and bills go on. You know, that car note, that joint ain't no joke. You know, um, keep your credit in check. I'm trying to tell you, please keep your credit in check. My credit, yeah, it's getting better. Working on that. Um, but we have to stay focused. We have to take time for ourselves. And we have to keep our mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. Oh my God, the spiritual. Pray, y'all. Pray, 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 pray. It it changes everything. Prayer. I mean, so many burdens have been lifted off of me because of it. I don't worry. The things I used to worry about, I don't worry about anymore. As soon as I feel like something coming on my mind that's going to, weigh me down, first thing I do, take that away from me. Heal my heart. Cleanse my mind. Cleanse my soul. Whatever you want for me, that's what I want. I'm not going to stress. I'm not going to stress because, see, my plan ain't nothing compared to his, what he had planned for me. And I prefer what he has planned for me because I know it's something good. I done seen my work. My work ain't too good. Nah, my work ain't good at all. Yeah, I wait. I don't want to trust myself making too many decisions. I stick to the small stuff. Let him take care of the big stuff. I'm still gonna walk in my faith and do everything I'm supposed to do, but I ain't leaping. You know what I'm saying? Like no, 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 no. Nope. I'm slow walking down my stuff. I got to slow walk it down. So as soon as I start running, you know what I'm saying, smashing to you, everything just fall apart, and I'm standing there like, what happened? No, thank you. No, thank you. But mental health, physical health, emotional health, spiritual health, we have to get it in check. We have to get it in check. I see these young girls out here, and they cussing out the babies. And I know they love the baby. You know, I know that they don't treat the baby. Some of them, most of them, don't treat the baby like that all the time. But they're so frustrated with everything else. Baby daddy ain't acting right. Daggone check ain't coming when it's supposed to come in. Um, just living in the hood. Especially for a person who don't want to be there, that can be a stressful situation. And sometimes I walk out my door and I just have to be like, please help me with this day, because I don't want to be here. And it causes me a little stress. It causes me a little anxiety. I go outside and I see litter. Oh God, it disturbs my soul. Can't understand how people want to live like that, but some of them do. And unfortunately, I gotta be in the environment with them. So until I can do better, I just got to stay prayed up, prayed up, prayed up, so that it won't overtake me, you know? Um, but y'all, please stop cussing at these kids. Stop cussing at these kids. You have to direct your anger where the anger where it stems from. If you mad at baby daddy, cuss his ass out. Stop cussing them babies out. Get your ass over here. I'm a fucking run. All this and that. Why? And I feel so bad. And the babies, I just look at the babies' faces when they do it. And some of them they just not phased by it. I guess because they done heard it so much. And it's sad. It's sad. I told you, our children are learning from us. So what we teach them, they're going to in turn repeat. We have to watch that. Mother, you're the first teacher. You're the first teacher. And I hate to see mothers treating them babies bad. That baby was inside of you, grew inside of you. I mean, that baby got a bond with you. The baby will never have a child, will never have a bond with anyone as great as the bond that you and that child share. You carried this child. You. And for you to be so mean, and I mean, I know some of them not always like that, but then there's some of them that are. Some of them just look at the baby and just feel so much disgust because you mad at the daddy. We can't be like that. We got to get ourselves in check. You know? We have to get ourselves in check. Let's find other ways of discipline. Stop hitting them kids all the time. Please. There's other ways of discipline. You could take things from them. I stopped beating my children a long, long, long time ago. Now, I tell them, used to tell them, I'm going to beat your behind. I did say beat your ass. And they look at me like, yeah, right. like, we ain't got no beating years. Come on, mommy, stop playing with me. But whatever. But when I start taking stuff, oh, that hurts. Now that they're older, got the best weapon in the world. This right here. My kids hate it. We need to talk. Oh, Lord, mommy want to talk. They hate it when I say that. We need to talk. Yeah, let's talk. Mm-hmm. Let's talk. Yep. We going to figure this out. You, me, us, we going to figure it out. Yep. Come on, let's talk. And they hate that more than anything. So to avoid the whole talk, they either try to hide what they doing very, very, very well, or they just don't do it at all. Because they don't want to hear my mouth. Before when they was younger, how we used to get that stand in the corner. They would stand in the corner. But my kids ain't care nothing about standing in the corner because they'd be standing there leaning on the wall, playing. No, you move over to this side of the wall and you go to the other side because they so close behind each other. My youngest too, 20 and 18, almost 19. And yeah, y'all over there playing. No, get you go on this side. How did y'all get toys in the corner? Like, give me that. You know what I'm saying? They creative. They find ways. You playing with the wall, doing tic-tac-toe on the wall. So that wasn't working. So then I started taking stuff from them. I started taking stuff. That hurt. That hurt. I mean, electronics. Oh, it hurt. It crushed. That crushed. And then they start to learn how to use paper. You know, I don't need no game. I don't need none of that. I'll just draw, color. So they kids creative. They find a way to do what they want to do. Yeah, but we gotta find other ways to discipline, and we gotta stop cussing our babies out. These are when I say babies, I literally mean babies. These are little toddlers, and then you sit there and you be pushing them and all of that. I be looking like I'm just gonna go there and push her ass. Like, leave that baby alone. I mean, seriously. He or she is a child. They gonna do things. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. They don't get no pass. None. Right? But you get that dude all the passes in the world when he be fucking up. I mean, come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. I don't see that many men doing that. But, I don't see too many. The ones that would do it, I don't see them with their kids. You know what I'm saying? I just be seeing them. I ain't gonna lie, I see them good ones with their kids. They be walking with them kids and talking with them, taking them to the park, riding them little power wheel joints all up and down the street, teaching them. Kids, I saw these kids the other day, they was driving their power wheels. Oh my goodness, they was driving better than me. I'm like, wow, how long y'all been driving? How long y'all been driving? How long you had your license? Like, wow. But Daddy was taking time with him. Daddy was taking time with him, and I was so happy to see it. Real patient, everything. I was so happy to see it, and they was just so happy. Little boy came over to me, and he said, high five. And when he first rolled up on me, the first time when they rode past me, they rode past me twice. The first time he rode past me, he looked like he wanted to say something to me. But, I'm reserved because I don't want to be, people, how people are with their kids. I'll be reserved too. You can't trust anybody. And just because I'm a woman don't mean nothing. So his dad was like, come on, come on. So then he had stopped in front of me. When his dad was like, come on, he pulled off. So when he came back, because they was going back up the hill, and he came back, I said, you're a pretty good driver. Because he stopped in front of me again. And he was like, yeah, he was like, high five. I was like, oh, okay, high five. Gave him high five and everything. And he was just so happy. He was so happy. But Daddy is taking time with them kids. It was three of them. The two girls was in the Barbie Jeep, and the little boy had this little convertible joint. It was so cute. They was so cute. But when I tell you they was driving, they was driving. But we got to stop being so angry at our children. We got to understand that they are they're not the root of our problem. And we got to get down to the nitty gritty and figure out what the root of the problem is and deal with that. Okay? But in the meantime and in between time, we need to start taking time for ourselves, ladies. You need that. However you can do it. Stop being all in the crowd, in a bunch. You got to be with this one and that one. No, be alone. Get some me time in. When I say me, I really, truly mean me. I spend a lot of time by myself. And you know what? I like it like that. Because I get to know me. I get to know my ins and outs, and it's a cleansing for me just to sit in my own space with me and hear my thoughts and get into self to see what makes me tick. It's a wonderful thing, and I can't encourage it enough. Dads, please help mom out. Help mom to get some me time. Okay, we don't want her to snap. It's real. You know, you don't want her to snap on you because give her some me time. Okay, help her. Help her. Break. Take her somewhere. Do something. Pamper her. She pampers you. You may not know it. When you got a good woman, you sit back and think about all the things she do. And I'm talking about the good one. I'm not talking about that one that is all this. Always got something to say. Always in something. Always, not her. Okay? We're not talking about her. We talk about the real queens out here that's holding it down and taking care of their household and their families and loving their man and doing everything that they got to do. Don't let it go unnoticed, men. Don't let it go unsaid. Don't let it go unrewarded. Give her some time. Show her how much you love her and appreciate her for all the work that she's putting in. And trust me, she loves you and appreciates you for all the work that you're putting in. I'm telling you, she does. Okay, ladies, let them know. Let them know how much you love him and need him and appreciate him. Okay? All right, let's take time for ourselves. Let's get in shape. Please, let's get in shape. Let's start eating healthier. Making healthy choices. I eat yogurt, granola bar, and banana every morning. Grapes for lunch. I come home and eat, a meal. Then sometimes I don't even eat then because I just be so tired. I just go to bed. But that's not healthy. And I'm not telling you to do that. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to correct that because I do have to eat. I have to have some substance. I'm naturally small. If I continue on this with this pattern, I'm not going to be here. Like, yeah, yeah. So, all of that being said, let's get in shape. Let's show appreciation. Show her how much you love her. Show him how much you love him, admire him. Take time for self, especially the women, because men, they going to take their time for themselves. I noticed that. Women, start taking your time. Start taking your time. Sit in meditation. Do something that you like to do. Paint. Read. Man, I be singing, and people tell me I sound good. I don't know. You know, I just know I like to do it. It makes me feel good. Writing my poetry. I'm start going poetry reads. Yeah. Yeah, got to get into myself. I like cooking. I like baking. I don't do it as much because I don't have as much time. But, I make time. I come in here, it'll be late at night. That little 5 hours that I got left over to do me, man, I be in here making music. Wish I could do a CD. That would be nice. But anyway, yeah, please take time for self. Drawing. I be drawing too, y'all. Take time for self, okay? All right. Everybody help. Help. It's a family unit. No one person should be doing everything. And we don't want to get burnt out. We don't want to be stressed. No, no, it's a silent killer. It's a silent killer. Please, we're dealing with too much stuff. Too much stuff. So remember that. Stay aware, conscious. All right? And daddy, help her. All right? Women, take care of yourselves. All right? I love y'all so much. Stop treating those kids bad. Y'all stay focused. Stay loving one another. All right? Stay good. Stay humble. Stay blessed. MJK.